Alright, well, hi again, folks. We got one more for tonight, the third and final brew. I didn't want to finish off with the Shipyard, which smashed pumpkin at 9%, which was actually really, really good. I just wrote the Brewmaster there. That was excellent. Unique, smooth. But anyway, we're going to go to this beer now. This is interesting, a little different, unique as well. This is the Ace Brewing Company Pumpkin Hard Cider. Ace Brewing Company out of Colorado now, or California, excuse me. Checks in at 5% alcohol by volume. It says produced and bottled by California Cider Company, Sonoma County, but I'll go by Ace. That's what I'm going to put it as. It says our cider makers have developed a seasonal cider with pumpkin and allspice for the fall. The cider is crisp with subtle aromas of pumpkin, ideal for Halloween and Thanksgiving, which is traditionally cider time. Enjoy. Had this last year, first time, and it was really, really good. Surprising. You know, I like cider beers at fall. This is only pumpkin. You know, this is the premier cider company in the country. Cider Boys is getting close. Have not been around as long as established, and they've made some killer beers. But Ace has been doing it since the 90s, 1993. Ace pineapple cider is fantastic. I mean, you're not going to get a better cider that I've tried. And I know everybody's like, oh, it's over. It's mass-produced, commercialized. That is true, but it's still kick-ass beer. I think that's the problem with people nowadays. I'm going to venture off topic for just a second. Is that once a beer becomes good, whether it was beer 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or now, people just want to just try stuff and knock good beer. I've had so many people say, oh, you're drinking a beer from the 90s, or you're drinking a beer from 2008. Well, if it's good, it's good. I mean, it just doesn't... I mean, you know, you drink a beer now that's good, you're going to drink in 2020. Well, I mean, why would you not drink good beer that you like? So, again, my opinion on that. But, yeah, this was really good last year. Let's go ahead and get the top off and get an aroma on this. Again, 5% alcohol by volume here. And get that bottle cap. There's the Ace bottle cap there. Again, the cider. They make a lot of different ciders. Strawberry. They have a barrel-aged cider, which is really interesting. I had that at the Beer Fest. Up in at Jungles in June. I did not try that. Let's go ahead and get a pour on this third and final review of the day. I tell you what, we're 2 for 2 today, folks, on my taste buds. That Yeehaw Pale Ale was extremely nice. And I want to thank Zach Rogers and his wonderful family for sharing that offering with me. Here we go. Here's the pour. Here's me, the great Avery Brewing Company glass, and obviously no glass right from Ace, but nice pumpkin there with the ace of pumpkin, usually ace of spades on some of these. Like I said, I had this last year. I want to sit for a second. Had this last year. It was tremendous. I mean, cider beers go well in the fall. Then you do a hint of pumpkin and allspice in there, and it's almost like heaven. Here's the pour. No head. And we expected. Look at the carbonation. Oh, that lovely carbonation. That is on deal. Look at that. My goodness. But again, no head. No cider beer is going to have head. None of these. I mean, that's expected. Let's get a aroma here real quick on the Ace Pumpkin Cider 2017. Okay. One more quick. I didn't get a whole lot of pumpkin in there. Just, you know, definitely cider. Fall cider beer. Maybe some allspice. Oh, I won't have the nose there. A hint of allspice. Let's say cheers. And again, thanks to the boys at the Ace Brewing Company for brewing good beer. And, you know, cider beers. I'm a fan of them. So, cheers to Ace. And, yeah, cheers to who's ever watching this. And here we go. Okay. Not bad. You know, less sweet than last year. I think a lot of breweries are re-changing their recipes a bit on it. It's a cider beer. I'm not sure what's in this. Minimal pumpkin again. You know, and even with the smashed pumpkin, which I just love, that I reviewed today, it was minimal slight pumpkin. It was there. There's slight pumpkin in it. It's more than the Weyerbacher and the Ballast Point, but not much pumpkin. It's more just a basic cider. There's some little bit of allspice as well, but it's very smooth. Believe it or not, it's actually not as sweet and smooth as it's smooth, but not as sweet as you would really think on this. A good beer. You know, for me being a pumpkin nut, as you all know, I was hoping for a little more pumpkin. There's some minimal pumpkin in there, but just not a lot. If I rated it on a scale of 1 to 10 pumpkin flavor, I'd probably give it a 3, and that may be being generous. Let's get another swig. Excuse me. Again, not bad. I'm gonna say that's a B beer. Maybe even a C plus. I mean, it's drinkable. Yeah, it's a good fall beer. I mean, for me having access to other pumpkin beers, this would probably not be one that I would really seek to. Certainly worth a try, and recommend to a friend. And with a 6-pack, I'll finish it off. It's drinkable and it's decent, but this is not wowing me by any means. Had a little more pumpkin last year. It was a little more sweeter, and it's still very smooth. I mean, was it 5? So it was 5% even, like most ciders here at 5%. So nothing too crazy. I'm gonna say it's a B. It's an average B beer. Very drinkable. Goes down smooth, but not wowing me. I'll say it's a B, middle of the road. I'll probably actually put that towards the bottom of the pumpkin list there, right? Probably about second to last, just because I don't, cider beers, I don't know. Last year I loved this beer. I don't know if it's the palate, but could be. But it's drinkable. I will say that. It is drinkable. Like I said, if you like cider and you really just like cider beers, there's not a minimal pumpkin in here. But again, cheers to the boys at Ace. I'll say a B. And that's going to do it for tonight, folks. We're going to be here Friday with some brews, hopefully. Some more pumpkin beers coming in. May dip over to the Oktoberfest market. With Shanghai, I'm thinking there's 4 or 5 Oktoberfest beers. Obviously the pumpkin beers. But, Fatheads had a new Oktoberfest out. Victory and Highwire. And obviously Great Lakes, Sierra Nevada, Yingling. A lot of Oktoberfest beers. Yeah, West 6 as well, which I love West 6. So we may get into that this weekend. But also, too, I got my good buddy Andy Fox. Shout out to Andy. He's going to pick me up some Schlafly tomorrow, which Ohio stopped carrying Schlafly. I ain't bummed. Perhaps the best pumpkin beer. He's going to give me a 6-pack of Schlafly tomorrow. So that will be here Friday. So, good friend Andy. But again, cheers to the boys at Ace. B beer for me. Good night, everybody. See you.